26 teams from across the public sector going after the dream to take the crown to become known as the public sector's greatest debaters. The first round is capped with jubilation. Going deep into the competition, through the rounds they make it their mission to get to the finals. Each team must take down their rival. From moots on abortion,
it's a little bit hypocritical for them to say that the lack of consciousness in the first 16 weeks renders the fetus not human and therefore having no right.
Moreover, I will ask you, whose rights and health would you prioritize? The health of a living, autonomous individual, the woman, over the potential life of a fetus?
to social intervention.
Land regularization, Mr. Speaker, removes the massive social divide and replaces it with meaningful inclusion, respectable living, more opportunities for growth and development, and public safety. This powerful land regularization tool unlocks possibilities where previously there was normalized hopelessness and resignation in these former victims of crime and violence.
Essentially, these programs can reduce the number of gang members by introducing the youth to better opportunities and equipping them with marketable skills for long-term employment. Now, this is a stark difference, Mr. Speaker, from Trenchtown and Seaview Gardens, for example, which were a part of a land regularization program. Now, unfortunately, the citizens within those communities still face issues of unemployment and inadequate access to education. Now, why? Because land regularization does not help to shoulder the citizens' immediate needs.
Discussions on bank fees.
There is ample evidence to show that the absence of legislation is having an adverse impact on customers. Ladies and gentlemen, the introduction of banking fees is solely an income-generating objective. Please note that banking fees started under the guise of cost recovery, but it has long moved out of that realm. They have simply taken on the hold on and take away mentality, and they simply increase fees as they see fit.
An investigation done by Anthony Birchwood and Erson Phillip in 2017 looks at the factors affecting commercial banking fees in the CARICOM region, comparing average bank fees across the region. Of 7 countries compared, Jamaica had one of the lowest ATM fees, monthly service charge fees, and dormant account fees. This would imply that Jamaica is within the regional standard and in some cases below what is being charged. In Jamaica alone, there are 9 commercial banks, 3 building societies, and 2 merchant banks. Multiple banks decreases the chance of a monopoly on the banking industry and also increases the market efficiency and competitive environment in the sector.
And reduced work week.
How would you then be able to convince the general public, taxpayers like ourselves, that you need an extra 48 hours along with the general 25 that you would have gotten for departmental and vacation and sick days?
My opponents, have you met the general public, the taxpayers that you speak of? They are almost always tired. They are almost always burnt out. Believe me, my opponent, we would not need to convince them that they need more time.
Each team presenting points that are valid. They represent their organizations as well as the public sector of this proud nation. With eloquence and witty arguments,
It is clear that my opponents have put forward arguments with no teeth, just gum.
Now everybody grew up and hear about how hot Pepsi and rusty nail dash your belly fast. But what nobody ever talks about are the real and present dangers of unsafe illegal abortions.
they use their words as instruments, presenting points and rebutting claims, hoping in the end it will be their name called for best speakers and, more importantly, winners of multiple clashes to eventually win their matches. Which team will it be? Who will we see being crowned as 2025 champions? Tune in to our socials for all the exciting actions.